Nvidia owns the physical infrastructure of artificial intelligence. Their silicon sits in almost every major data center on Earth, powering the models that run the modern tech ecosystem. In early 2026, a company called Cerebras Systems went public. They priced their shares at $185. By the end of day one, that stock had shot up 108%, opening at $385. The surge was so violent it actually halted trading on the floor, pushing the company's valuation past the $100 billion mark. Wall Street doesn't throw that kind of money at a minor competitor. Investors are placing a massive bet that Cerebras has built a physical machine capable of breaking Nvidia's grip on the AI hardware market. To train a massive AI model today, tech companies buy thousands of standard-sized Nvidia H100 chips and wire them together into massive clusters. This diagram shows how those clusters actually operate. Hundreds of small processors are connected by external cables. Forcing data to jump the physical gaps between chips creates severe lag, latency, and power drain. Engineers call this the memory wall. Nvidia builds flexible general compute hardware, but for tasks requiring rapid sequential steps, that communication delay becomes a structural vulnerability. A challenger couldn't beat them by making a slightly better small chip. They had to figure out how to bypass the physical space between chips entirely. Cerebras' solution was absurdly simple in theory, but incredibly difficult to manufacture. Normally, a silicon wafer is cut into dozens of tiny separate chips. Cerebras chose not to cut it. They built a single, continuous processor the size of a dinner plate. This scale diagram compares the Wafer Scale Engine 3, or WSE3, against its competition. It is 57 times larger than an Nvidia H100, packing 4 trillion transistors onto one piece of silicon. This specific physical layout aligns perfectly with a major shift in software. Generative AI is moving toward Agentic AI, autonomous agents that continuously reason and write code. These agents demand extremely fast, sequential token generation to function. Because the WSE3 is one giant chip, it stores the entire AI model directly on board within 44 gigabytes of SRAM memory. Data moves at 21 petabytes per second, with zero lag from jumping to external hardware. Cerebras is letting Nvidia keep the general model training market. They are using this architecture to target and dominate the highly lucrative business of running those completed models, known as Inference as a service. That speed advantage secured the ultimate strategic partner. Sam Altman and OpenAI stepped in to back this radical hardware directly. OpenAI signed a master relationship agreement, committing over $20 billion to secure 750 megawatts of dedicated computing power directly from Cerebras. The financial ties go even deeper. OpenAI advanced a $1 billion working capital loan and secured warrants that provide them an 11% equity stake in the chipmaker. Altman is using OpenAI's immense capital to force a crack in Nvidia's monopoly. He is securing an independent infrastructure supply line, perfectly suited for the intense memory demands of his next-generation AI agents. That 2026 IPO almost completely derailed. A strict national security review by the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States forced Cerebras to delay their public offering for an entire year. In 2025, a massive 87% of Cerebras's total revenue came from the Middle East, primarily tied to the UAE-based tech firm G42. U.S. regulators flagged that extreme financial concentration. To appease regulators and save the IPO, G42 agreed to restructure, converting their massive holdings entirely into non-voting shares. Simultaneously, Cerebras secured a massive domestic partnership, signing a binding term sheet to integrate their hardware directly into Amazon's AWS Bedrock cloud service. By surviving the government probe and landing the world's largest cloud provider, Cerebras proved they were a globally scalable U.S. enterprise. That cleared the runway for their massive debut on Wall Street. Nvidia still controls the vast majority of general-purpose AI training. Their incredibly mature software ecosystem makes them the absolute default choice for building complex models from scratch. But Cerebras has effectively walled off the high-speed inference sector. They own the specialized physical architecture required to run autonomous AI agents efficiently. The tech industry is no longer relying on a single supplier for every stage of development. Wafer scale computing has fractured the market into a specialized duopoly. As these two massive companies push the physical limits of hardware to outpace each other, the ultimate winner is the consumer, who gets access to exponentially faster and cheaper artificial intelligence. If you want to understand the exact science and strategy driving the tech industry, like this video, share it, and subscribe to KYC AI Labs for more deep dives into the AI headlines.